Hello, everyone, and welcome to Empowering the Leaders of Tomorrow Today. I'm your host, Tessa Tubbs. Today, we're diving into a critical aspect of leadership. It's all about being resilient and adaptable. You see, in our fast-changing world, these qualities are more important than ever for anyone leading a team or managing a project. So in today's episode, we're going to explore these traits and offer practical steps and insights to help you cultivate them. So let's start with resilience. It's about more than just recovering, but about thriving through your challenges. Picture this. You're leading a project, the deadline's approaching, and suddenly, bam, a key component falls apart. It's stressful, right? Well, let me tell you about Sarah. She's an IT project manager who faced a vendor dropping out during a critical phase. But Sarah didn't just find a replacement. She ended up reviewing and optimizing the supply chain, turning a potential disaster into a major efficiency overhaul. And one of our workshops she shared in those tough moments, focusing on solutions rather than problems, helped them not just survive, but actually improve their workflow dramatically. Remember, adversity isn't just a barrier. We can learn, like Sarah did, that it's a doorway, or at least can be a doorway, to new opportunities. You see, each challenge refines our abilities, preparing us for great achievements. So let me ask you, think about a time when you faced a setback. How did you handle it? Could a focus on solution-driven leadership have changed the outcome? Something to think about. Now let's pivot a little bit and talk about leading through change. This means guiding your team through the unknown with confidence and purpose. I want to tell you about Alex. He's a retail manager. He successfully navigated his team through a tough transition from brick and mortar to online sales. You got to imagine, he initially experienced a lot of resistance, but his strategic focus on celebrating small victories motivated the team. Alex shared in one of our workshops that it's about showing the team the wins, no matter how small, and how it built belief in the journey. You see, amid transformation, embrace each step and challenge as a lesson. This journey can help build character, which in turn fuels hope, and what we're looking for is a resilient and infectious hope. You see, as leaders, recognizing and celebrating small victories can greatly impact our team's morale during times of change. So let's dive in a little deeper on this today. I want you to grab a piece of paper or open a note-taking app if you're on the go, and let's map out some mini milestones together. All right, step one, it's all about identifying the change. First, think about a significant change you're currently guiding your team through. It can be anything from shifting to a new project management tool to restructuring your entire service process. Step two, we're going to set mini milestones. What I want you to do is break down this change into smaller, manageable milestones. Consider the key phase of the change and write down specific tasks or milestones for each phase. For example, if you're transitioning to a new software, a milestone could be completing an initial team training session or the first week where everyone uses the new system exclusively. Step three, plan for celebrations. Now, for each milestone you just captured, think about how you can celebrate it. This doesn't have to be big. It could be as simple as a team shout out in a meeting or a team lunch or maybe an employee of the week for someone who embraced the new changes. And the last step, I want you to share your plan. I'd love for you to message us on our social media platforms. Share one milestone and your plan to celebrate it on our LinkedIn or Instagram pages. Or even better, discuss this in your next team meeting. You see, this exercise helps break down change into less daunting tasks and builds a positive team environment where small steps can be acknowledged. Remember, leadership is as much about the journey as the destination. Now, let's talk a little bit about resilience in high-pressure situations. You see, handling high-pressure situations gracefully is a true mark of leadership. It's about being the calm in the storm. A fire department captain, Tom, faced the ultimate task when coordinating a complex rescue during a major fire. The situation was dire, but Tom's calm demeanor and decisive actions saved lives. You want to know what his mantra was? Keep cool, keep focused, and lead. Compare that with Lisa, a marketing director who struggled during a high-stakes product launch. She was overwhelmed by stress, and her team missed critical deadlines. When we connected with Lisa, she reflected and said, I needed to be calm in the storm for my team. She had to learn it the hard way. You see, high pressure can forge diamonds or dust. Your leadership determines the outcome. Learn to manage stress, inspire confidence, and watch your team turn challenges into triumph. All right, so I want to ask you to recall a moment when pressure peaked, when you were in a situation where it was just really tough. How did you manage it? And what will you do differently in the future? Well, as we wrap up here, I just want to thank you for tuning in to Empowering the Leaders of Tomorrow today. I hope you've found today's discussion on resilience and adaptability insightful and actionable. Remember, leadership is not about avoiding challenges, but about thriving amidst them. Reflecting on today's episode, I encourage you to explore integrating these principles into your leadership style. We at Career Tracks are here to support you on your leadership journey. So join us on LinkedIn and Instagram to connect with like-minded individuals and visit our website at www.careertracks.com to explore opportunities to better support your journey. Before we sign off, I invite you to share your progress and any questions or roadblocks you may encounter. Your experience and insights are valuable to us and to our entire community of leaders. Thank you for joining me on Empowering the Leaders of Tomorrow today. I'm Tessa Tubbs. Until next time, remember to stay inspired, stay empowered, and keep leading with purpose.